Hello, everybody. I would like to share my experience with death and deep relaxation. How deep relaxation helped me to survive, go to even encounter death and come back. So, actually, deep relaxation is a sort of artificial death. You learn by practicing regularly. You encounter death, your body is no more there, your thoughts are totally detached, you are aware of your situation, where you are in total emptiness and space, and you come back. It helped me a lot. Even it saved my life. I will give you one experience. We are on 3rd June 2020, and I had a stroke on my left side of brain, on the bottom nearby my ear, and I was preparing my yoga classes for 12:30. So I felt immense pain. I lie down on the ground and I saw that it is not going. I understood that something is blocked, a clot. So I went to see my Shakti if she can help anyway, because she was working at that moment. The moment she saw my face, white, pale, she said, "What's happening?" I explained that I have pain. Immediately she called her doctor, and her doctor told her that ask him to lie down and give him a glass of water. And we did so, but I knew that it is not that one. It is not going to let me go. I have to go to the hospital. I said, immediately call an ambulance. The ambulance came and they put me in the ambulance, and from place where we were living, Waterloo to Granada, it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes driving. So we went to the hospital. While we were on the road, the person who was in charge of me, he was communicating with the hospital and talking about my state, that my left side is slowed down, it is not functioning properly. So we arrived and they put me on the, I was in the brown cart, so they dropped me in the middle of parking, and then they switched off the engine of ambulance. 4 nurses, they came, they exchanged some documents because they had to receive that, yes, we received this patient, and all of a sudden I saw that 4 nurses, they are going away, and they left me alone in the parking, and it was lunchtime, so they were more interested to choose which sauce they are going to put, they are going to eat. So they left me, and I was already in apnea, so I was not breathing, I was not able to breathe. The reflex had gone. This had gone already. So I was almost in apnea. I tried to call them. I noticed that I'm not able even to breathe, to call them. No voice. I need air to produce sound. So they went away, even one of them. She was gazing at me on the brown cart, lying down, and she switched off interrupters. So 3 projectors were on. They left me in not total darkness because it is lunchtime, but very obscure, very, well, I felt that this is joke, what is going on. We have called emergency, and then you come and they drop you in the middle of parking and they go for choosing their sauce. Well, as when I was young, I used to do apnea, go diving and stay for a few minutes and relax, deep relaxation, and come out. I said, well, no problem. They left me, I will do myself my own diagnose. I started my right hand, which was functioning. I tried to pinch my cheek to see if I feel. I touched my arm, my chest, my leg. I saw that left side has become insensitive. I was losing it, half side. And I was already thinking that, oh my God, I'm going to stay in wheelchair for the rest of my life or die. I was thinking, no, 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 I won't stay on that state. So what happened is, all of a sudden, I hear inside that you are dying now. Nobody's hearing you. I try to even call. I start to pronounce in French, au secours. It was much more complicated for my tongue. Tongue were not turning anymore. Just flat on my mouth. And I saw that, even my ears start to have distortion. Sounds I was not hearing properly, but I could hear. So nobody's there, and it is almost dark. I said, I hear a voice that you are going to die, and in the middle of parking, and you must honor your death. This is not the way to die in the middle of parking in the hospital. Nothing is honorable, and you don't honor it. That death must be honored. So all of a sudden, my left leg, which was totally detached, I was not able to move it, both together start to kick to the brown card because my face already were twisting to the right side, my mouth full of saliva because I was not able to swallow anymore. So I thought that I have to fall down, empty my mouth to be able to breathe. And then maybe people will see all there are cameras that they are controlling, surveying the parking. So I start to keep it so violent. All of a sudden, those four nurses, they run towards Branca. Mais monsieur, monsieur, what are you doing? What are you doing? She had not seen that actually I was dying. Luckily, one of them, who came from right side of the brancard, she saw me, my face. Immediately, she found a hose, a tube like this length. She pushed in my throat. Then I start to breathe. Air went. It was congested. And then when she pushed, it opened the air to go in. I told myself that she saved you. And she started even to explain to others that it is a thrombose. It is not something digestion or something like that. He has something in the brain. Luckily, they took me inside and they put me under the oxygen and I start to come back. After, I don't know, 6 hours, they took me because they didn't have their equipment, were not functioning properly in this hospital, Braine-l'Alleud, Schreck in Belgium. So they took me in Brussels. At 6 o'clock, I had surgery intervention. And the doctor said that I removed clot exactly from here. So due to my yogic knowledge, I knew exactly what is happening inside my body. So I didn't have fear. I was almost controlling the whole body. So lack of fear allowed my body to go through the difficult crisis moment. If I had a little bit of fear, definitely I wouldn't be here to talk to you, my experience. So fear is the key. Put aside all the time. Try to work out with your being and never allow that fear intervenes. The moment fear is there, the most dangerous virus in the world can kill you easily. It has happened several times to me, that's why I'm telling. In another video, I will let you know my another experience with fear and how it saved me. Again, deep relaxation and yoga. So, yes, after operation, I came, it took 1 week and then it finished. It just finished. I came back home. I was telling this why that has become meaningless to everybody. One of the reasons is everything has become virtual. So your friendship is virtual, your relationships are virtual, your love has become virtual. So everything has become virtual. On Facebook, you have 1,000 friends. If two of them die, who cares? Do you care? No, because you have 998 friends remained. So because of this, we have lost really dignity of human being. In 50 years ago, you had two friends, you had them in your heart. And you were living with it, with love, compassion. But now you have 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 friends. That's why they call it friends on Facebook. And you believe that they are your friends. And none of them care, even if you die. So that's one of the reasons they left me on the parking, middle of the parking, and I could die. So what? So what? Earthworm has more value than your body. You die. So you notice that my Shakti, Angie, she was behind the door because they didn't allow her to come in because of COVID. I was all dying with apnea, and nurses, they were choosing their sauce for their dinner. It was very important. So you notice the absurdity of the situation, isn't it? Your beloved is behind the door. I am dying, and nurses are busy with their sauce. Yes, this is the era. We have to be careful really with artificial intelligence, even with this video, social media. What are you doing? They are connected with a huge artificial intelligence. And that artificial intelligence, to whom they belong, you think, not to you, not to me. Okay? You know now. So just in a state of making intelligent machines, robots, let us wake up. Think of waking up. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to write. Thank you very much.